are recording. Hello. I just had a wave of thirst come over me. Hi everyone. I'm Amanda. Welcome back. Not back because it's my first video. Welcome to my channel. I'm the Day of Diva, and as we go on, you'll learn more about what that is, etc. But today, specifically my first video, I wanted to talk about why people hire a day of coordinator and what it's all about, what do they actually do, is it worth it, etc. So, y'all are in my living room. I got my Panda mug. I'm gonna have some coffee. And we're gonna chat. I'm gonna share some wedding stories and advice. Okay, so I have 4 main reasons why people hire them, or why I think people should hire a day of coordinator. Now, let's start with number 1. Number 1 is the number 1 reason why I think people choose to have a day of coordinator is so the day can run smoothly. Everything is figured out beforehand, who has to be where, your timeline has been distributed to your vendors, your family members, your family members, your bridal party. All of those people have an idea of where they should be, where they're going, what time they need to be there, because your day of coordinator has taken all of your contracts, all of your vendor contracts, put it all together, planned out how long you're gonna need for hair, how long you're gonna need for makeup, turned it into a whole day timeline before the day, and after the day, and distributed to all your vendors, all your family members. Everyone knows what's happening. Now, whether they read it, that is on them. Because a lot of people don't read them, including the grooms. Sometimes they don't read them. But the day of coordinator at least has planned out everything to a T and knows how you want it run, how it should be run, and trying to keep everything on time. Not everything is going to run to the minute on time, but that's why you build that timeline, so you can see, okay, we have a little bit extra time here, we can do a little bit of extra photos, but dinner is at 6:15, so we need to be back before then. If we want to go for photos after, we can do that sort of thing. They make sure everything is run perfectly, and you don't have to worry about it. You don't have vendors coming up to you saying, oh, okay, what now? Your coordinator's there, okay, ceremony's done. Now we're going for photos. Family, you go in here. They are telling everyone where to go and what to do. All of your 2 years of planning all comes together in a timeline that your day of coordinator has made, and she will do her best to make sure it goes as smoothly as possible. You have someone directing the people. You don't want to be in your wedding dress telling people, okay, kids, go over there. We need photos of you over there. Okay, mom, you're really stressing me out. I need you over there because we need a photo. You don't want to be that person. Let the day of coordinator be the person to tell everyone what to do. And way less stress, like, oh, my coordinator said we got to go over here, so we better go over here. You don't have to look like the bad person either, being like the diva on the day, being like, you over here, you over here. That's the day of coordinator job. Leave it to them. Okay, number 2 is they act as a liaison between your vendors, your family members, catering, etc. They are the go-to person. Say your cake lady needs to know when it needs to be dropped off. Pass them off to the day of coordinator. And I mean, little things will come up. Family members will be like, oh, what's happening with this, etc. But you don't have to be pulled in a million directions. You can all streamline it into your day of coordinator and say, oh, contact her. She knows the timeline, she knows the day, she knows what's happening, talk to her. I would organize your cake. Okay, I'm gonna pick up your cake at this time. I'm gonna drop it at the venue. Okay, photographers, you need to be here at this time. We only have you for 8 hours, so we're gonna give you a little bit of break, and then we want you to come back for the speeches afterward, that sort of thing. DJ, okay, I need you here, but you can't set up right before the ceremony. You have to be there 1 hour before, so none of the guests see you setting up. They will streamline all of that, and you don't have to worry about anything else. Once you sign the documents, sign your contracts, I would just pass them off to your day of coordinator. That's their job. They can deal with everything from there. So then, day before, you're not getting random calls from the photographer. Hey, so what about this? What do you think about this? I mean, if it's personal and I don't have the answers, then obviously you're gonna have to ask the bride, or come to me and I'll ask the bride. It depends kind of what you want. Some brides are like, nah, it's okay, they can contact me, it's fine. Some brides are like, no. Tell them that you're the day of contact, I don't want nothing to do with that. If you have a question, you ask me. Way more streamlined, in my opinion. I need more coffee. Okay, so they're your liaison. Another thing which I highly suggest for brides is to also make them the liaison for all your family members that have questions, dietary restrictions, what needs to know about change tables, wheelchair access, that sort of thing. If you don't know, ask my day of coordinator. She probably knows. She's done a venue walkthrough. She's asked those questions. She knows. All those sort of family last minute questions, I would direct them towards her too. It makes it so much more easy. You can focus on writing your vows and getting your hair done, getting your nails done for the big day. You don't have to worry about, oh my God, I didn't even think, is there wheelchair access? Most places do. That is a question you should probably ask, but your day of coordinator will obviously deal with all of that, which is great. And last minute, you don't have your mom being like, hey, you know, I mean, little questions from your family, sure, that's fine. But big stuff being like, oh, your cousin decides, I want to buy you a photo booth for your wedding. Let's do a photo booth. How am I going to do that? What do I need to know? If I was the bride, I'd be like, sick, that's amazing. Wow, thank you so much. And then I would just pass them off to my day of coordinator. She'll know what time you can load in, how long you can be there, where you're going to set up, do you need an outlet, where we can put you, that sort of thing. Can you leave your stuff there the night before? Can you pick it up the next day so you don't have to worry about it? That would be a big thing for me because I don't want all these people bothering me all the time. I'd be like, hey, I hired this girl for a reason. Anyway, so they're your liaison, which is awesome. Less stress for you, less worrying, all that. Number 3 is they make the planning process so much easier because they've done it 1,000 times or more. They know the ins and outs, the questions you need to ask. They'll start asking you the questions so you can think about it. So, I know many people have helped their girlfriend plan a wedding, helped their cousin run their wedding, done their catering for their niece's wedding, that sort of thing. That's all dandy. People have tons of experience from doing family weddings. Totally fair. But when it comes down to it, not all those people know the tiny little details about, okay, you need to let your vendor know 10 days out if you have any changes in your menu, or else they're probably going to charge you. Or things like you need to get all your supplies, everything out of the venue the next day or else they'll charge you. Little things like that. Like, have you thought about, again, allergies about families? Have you thought about what song you're gonna play while you're signing your registry? They will send you all of this information that they need to know, so then you can just make the decisions. Bing, bang, boom, throw it in your timeline. They know what's happening, done. Because they have the experience, they've seen all the weddings, they've seen all different types of weddings. Do you want to do a garter toss? Do you want to do a father-daughter dance? Maybe that's not that, maybe you don't want to go the traditional route. Maybe you want to keep it super fun and light and airy. She'll give you the template of, this is what a normal wedding looks like. What decisions do you want to make? Do you want to cut this out? Do you want to add something in? Are you going to have a freaking beanbag toss? Are you going to have a bar cart full of champagne for people to do this? You know, different types of ideas. And she's probably had experience in these one-off random things that people do at weddings and how well it worked. Maybe it didn't work that well. They'll ask you, what order do you want people walking down the aisle? Most brides don't even think about that until they come to me, because I've worked as at a venue doing a wedding coordinating. They come to me and I'm like, so who's walking down first? They're like, oh, I didn't think of that. What song are they playing? Oh, I didn't think of that. And I'm doing their rehearsal the day before their wedding. Do you want the girls walking down with the guys? Do you want your maid of honor walking last? Like, we can guide you on, this is how it's traditionally done. How do you want to do it? Maybe, I saw on Facebook the other day, it was one of the groomsmen, and he was the flower girl, so it was like the flower guy, and he was like walking down the aisle throwing petals. But that's hilarious. Maybe you want to do that. Maybe because I've seen that, I'm gonna mention that to maybe a bride and groom that are super fun loving and are super out of the box with their wedding and want to try something funny. You know, they have the experience. They can refer you to specific ways that they think things work better. Will help guide you on the planning process. Now, they won't, most day of coordinators don't deal with budget or get super heavy into decor or styling weddings. I feel like most brides nowadays want to do that themselves anyway. But you can bounce ideas off them, but they take all of your planning and pop it out into the perfect day where you don't have to worry about anything. The fourth reason why I highly, highly, highly recommend a day of coordinator is so you can actually enjoy your wedding day. I don't want to have to worry about, oh my God, is my cake here yet? Has my grandma arrived? Could they find parking? Is that gluten-free person gonna get the right meal? Are people gonna get the right photo opportunities with me? Do I have a list of everyone I want photos? Was that list completed? Did I get a photo with everyone I wanted? Did our toasts go on time? Did our food go on time? Do people know where to find the washrooms? They know where to smoke? They know where the ATM is? Does everyone know what's happening? Does anyone know what's happening? Like, as a bride, I just want to look amazing in my dress, have the best day ever, say my vows to the love of my life, enjoy the day with them, and thank my family and everyone that supported our relationship, give them an amazing meal, give them an amazing night, and not have to worry about, oh my God, did someone pick up my cards? Was everything gathered from the venue? Did I forget anything? Oh my God, I don't have any Tide stick remover. Your day of coordinator should have that. An emergency kit, always. Things like that. You don't want to worry about that. I just spent $40,000 on a day. I just want to chill. So that's why people hire a day of coordinator. I will go into more detail exactly what most day of coordinators do in another video and talk to you guys about that. But those are the main reasons why people hire day of coordinators. Now, if you want to super DIY it, keep it super simple, and not pay, and not have another expense for your wedding, go ahead. A day of coordinator is not mandatory whatsoever. I just believe, and I've seen weddings in the past that wish that they have hired a day of coordinator before I was a wedding coordinator. Before I was that, people were like, oh, I wish I had someone guiding everyone, controlling the timeline, talking to the JP, making sure I walk down the aisle. A peace of mind. They got your back. They got you covered. If someone's drinking too much, they're gonna send them home in a cab. They're gonna kick out your drunk uncle. They're gonna make sure everything's going okay. That happens. Don't worry. That's why they're there. It's a huge relief for brides. And it's so fun at the end of the day for coordinators to hear that from people and say, you know what, I am so thankful that you memorized the way that everyone was walking down the aisle, because that's the last thing I was thinking about. I've had no matter how many times you do a rehearsal for the ceremony, people are thinking about a million other things that day. So I've had rehearsals where it was walking down the aisle, the processional was the kids, the cousins, the groomsmen, and then the bridesmaids. And the day of, everyone's so scrambled, they're thinking about a million other things. I had the cousins, they were like lining up first. They're like, yeah, we're going first. And I was like, no, you're not. I was like, according to my sheet and according to what we practiced last night, you're going after the siblings are going. So no matter how much you plan and practice and prep and think about all the things that you could think about and you've Googled everything, there's always going to be something. You can't think of everything on your wedding day. You should be thinking about the most important things. The love, the friends, the family, enjoying your day, enjoying your meal. let me and all the coordinators deal with all the annoying stuff. Not that it's annoying, we like it. Now, that being said, that is the end of my video. Thank you guys so much for watching. This was my first video, so please give it a like, share it, subscribe if you want to see more wedding stuff, some more lifestyle stuff. That would be awesome. I'd love to have you guys here. Follow me on social media. My Instagram is @thedayofdiva and my Facebook is @dayofdiva. I'll link them down below. Follow me there so you can see more videos. But yeah, I'll chat with you guys soon. Please put in the comments below any video suggestions, anything you liked, anything you want to see, anything